Good morning everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Drive by Gigi. That's me, and today I've come to the Koenigsegg dealership in Sunningdale in England, and I'm going to talk you around this magnificent Koenigsegg Regera in a lovely blue carbon tinted weave. The actual name is called blue tinted carbon. And this is number 156 off the Koenigsegg production line, regardless of model. So this is the 156th car which has rolled off the production line at Koenigsegg. So very special, very rare. Sit back and enjoy this video in 4K ultra high definition. Now this Regera has a 5-litre V8 twin turbo combustion engine, and it's got 3 electric motors, and the performance figures on this are just out of this world. The combustion engine alone is 1100 brake horsepower and 1250 newton meters of torque, and the electric motor is 700 brake horsepower and 900 newton meters of torque. And if you throw that all together under the skin, you have over 1500 horsepower and over 2000 newton meters of torque, making this a mega car. So it's a luxury mega car, and they term it with outrageous speed and supreme comfort. So there we go, that's the performance figures. The wet weight of one of these cars is 1,590 kilos. So that's with all the fluids in, fuel in it. So that's pretty good considering this is how fast this thing can go. The engine weighs 189 kilos on its own, has an 82 litre fuel tank, which is pretty big for a car these days. And the battery on this car is cutting edge, and Koenigsegg call it the Koenigsegg direct drive. Helps, so it eliminates the traditional gearbox that you used to have in cars, and it also makes it much lighter and much more efficient. So yeah, that's some benefit about building all your cars in your own factory. You can design things specific for your models. The turbos on this combustion engine are much smaller and spin up faster, so that's a new addition. And the rear subframe on this car allows the engine and the transmission to sit on soft active engine mounts. So when you're driving this car, the engine mounts perform differently depending on what mode you're in. So it just helps remove that kinetic movement in the car when you're accelerating and braking, which makes the whole experience much more smoother. Now the exhaust system for this car is exclusively made in conjunction with a Krapovich. It's the full titanium system, and it has these, I think they call it fishtail outlets here and here. And it apparently sounds fantastic. So yeah, titanium exhaust all the way through. Inside the car, it's quite funny. You still get MP3 player, Apple CarPlay, and you get a sat-nav system. So yeah, you still get a few of the modern cons, even in a mega car. There we go. Now, one really cool feature about this car, now there's loads, but one really cool feature is that it's got a system on it called auto skin, and you're probably wondering what that is. Well, Auto skin is a system that allows all the opening body parts on the car, so the doors, the engine bay, they all open at the touch of a button, and it's the first in any production car. So that's really cool. And auto skin, what a good name that is. All the opening parts on this car are fitted with proximity sensors. So if you are going to open the doors and you're in a slightly tight space, the car will tell you that you're near an object that you could do damage with. So yeah, so it's got proximity sensors everywhere. So yeah, it will notify you. So that's a cool feature. As you can see, this car has the beautiful massive wing on the back in carbon, and at 250 kilometers an hour, this puts down 450 kilograms of downforce. So nearly half a ton of downforce at 250 kilometers. That's a lot. So yeah, all this active aero really does play a part. And if you have a little look closer, Paul, you can see this amazing the carbon weave detail everywhere in the car, all up here, all over the back, in the wing mirrors. Absolutely stunning. Perfect. Okay, looking at these fantastic full carbon wheels. At the fronts you've got 19-inch wheels, at the back you've got 20. Massive tyres on the back, 345s, 30, and on the front you've got 275, 35. Front brakes are 397mm, rear brakes are 380, and quite interesting, the front brakes have a thickness of 40mm and the rear 34mm, so real solid brakes on this car. As you can imagine, trying to stop this thing from over 250 kilometers an hour, you've got to have these huge calipers on here to stop. But yeah, absolutely lovely wheels. Perfect. And for those of you that don't know, the ghost emblem on the Koenigsegg is a throwback to the Ghost Squadron fighter pilots in Sweden, and on every Koenigsegg there has to be at least one of these emblems on the car, and you can have as many as you like, but some owners choose to have just one, and you can have them in different colours, but other owners like them to be in a few more places in the interior, on the exterior of the cars. So yeah, they're a real nice, cool looking ghost emblem. There we are, a bit of history for you. So thanks again everybody for watching. Big thanks to Louis at Koenigsegg in Sunningdale for letting me film this car for you. And remember, if you're looking for a Koenigsegg, please feel free to give Louis a call, and he will do his best to help you find your dream car. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, please hit the like button, and there'll be more content coming your way very soon.